Hello everyone, and welcome to Chinese with Pei. I am Pei Lao Shi. In this video, we're going to go over 3 fairly important verbs. 2 verbs and an adjective. And then we're also going to go over, we're going to learn a new xing and do a quick grammar principle. So let's kind of jump right into this. It's kind of shotgunning this and trying to hit a bunch of stuff all at once so we can jump into the next topic. Okay. So I've been talking about this one a lot in some previous videos, and I kept saying we'd get to it. Well, we finally got to it. So this is shi. This is the Chinese to be verb. This is the is, am, are, was, were, right there. Shi. And in some situations, this can also mean yes. Shi ma? Is it? Shi ma? You put shi or shi de. Shi de. So shi. Shi. Now the thing with this is it's kind of different from the English to be verb. So in English, for example, we say he is tall. That's the to be verb is. He is tall. In Chinese, they don't say that. It's just 他很高. He's very tall. 他很高. This 是 is it's more of like an equal sign kind of thing, because trying to think how to explain this. 他是高 would mean he is tallness. Like nothing else is tall because he is. Like he is the definition of tall. You know, it's not even that figurative idea. It's like that's literally what you're saying. If A is exactly equal to B is kind of what that means when you're using it to that to be verb. 是. 我是老师. I am teacher. 我是人. I am a person. You know. So it's kind of how it's 是. Okay. And actually, you can actually use that to kind of also mean like, really? Like so you make a statement. You can make it like really or right. You make a statement and then follow it up with 是吗? It's like, oh yeah, he's really tall, right? 他很高是吗? 他很高是吗? Or 是不是? 是不是? Which they often kind of slur that into 是不是? 他很高是不是? You know, 是. So it's kind of 是. Alright, so next we're going to do that adjective or that question word. So this has 2 versions, a simplified and a traditional. It's the traditional. The simplified like that. And this has 2 pronunciations depending on where you are in China. Typically, it's 谁, 是 a 谁. But in some locations, particularly among older people, it becomes 水, 水, 水. Now this is common enough that a lot of dictionaries and translation tools will list this as the proper pronunciation, 水, even though the technically the correct pronunciation for this character is 谁, 谁. And what this character means is who. So, 你是谁? Who are you? 你是谁? Or 他是谁? 他是谁? Who is she? Or again, you might hear that as 他是谁? 他是谁? It's still who is she, it's just kind of this different accent on that. So 谁, 谁. Okay. Alright, so this next verb, very useful verb, 2-character verb. Is that 口, we talked about in the last video, 口. In this situation, it's referred to as what's called a 口字旁, because it's next to 口字旁. Alright, the next character. This is a very important character in Chinese. And I wrote it terribly. It looks great in my notes for this lesson. Let me try one more time. Okay. Yeah, it's better. Not as good as it could be, but it's better. So this is 知道 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 means to know on an intellectual level. So as you know a person, that's not this verb. This is, oh, I know he's really tall. For words that we've already covered. 我知道他很高. 我知道他很高. So yeah, 知道. Now, we kind of talked about in a previous video, the grammar principle, how to ask a verb yes or no question kind of thing, where it was verb, 不, verb. Now when it's a 2-character verb like this, you're going to repeat the first one. So it's 知不知道, 你知不知道? Or you could simply say 知道吗? 你知道吗? 你知道吗? 你很可爱. 你知道吗? Did you know? You're really cute. 知道. So 知道. Okay. Now our grammar principle for this video is going to kind of revolve around a character. This also has that 口字旁. Okay. This is ba, 5th tone ba. And the grammar principle around this is you put this at the end of a sentence or at the end of a clause to make kind of a suggestion or a command or something like that. So, 他很丑，你知道吧？他很丑，你知道吧？ He's really ugly, don't you know? Or like, you know. That's kind of, 你知道吧? Or, 你知道是吧? It's like, you know about it, right? 是吧? 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 You know, so it kind of makes it that kind of suggestion, right? 你知道是吧? It's like, you know about it, right? So it's kind of how this grammar principle works. It's ba, ba. And later we'll talk about it with some other verbs where it kind of becomes a command. With the verbs we know right now, it doesn't really. It's hard to explain it as a command. But we'll get to some other verbs that'll make more sense with it being a command. So, all right. So let's go over the xing for this video. So this xing is written like this. Some handwriting styles will write it like this. A little hook down there. Either way, this is lean. And what lean means is a forest or a grove or numerous. Lean. And let me introduce this character. So like, 您贵姓? Oh, 我姓林. 双木林. It's made up of two. They're called mu. This is a character by itself. It's mu. So 双木林, the pair of moos. That's called lin. That's how it, kind of what you're saying. 我姓林, 双木林. They're kind of describing that character. Famous person with the last name of Lin, in the United States at least, and in Taiwan, Jeremy Lin. His Chinese name is Lin Shuhao. So Lin. Alright, well, I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions about anything we covered in this video or in a previous video, please let us know in the comments or message us on Facebook, Twitter, or on YouTube. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. We'd love to hear from you. And we'll see you next time on Chinese with Pei. 再见.